As weird as it may sound, but that is the truth.
You were the AI to the businesses who want to scale up. How is management consultant different from all these consultants?
It is like a virtual CEO.
What were your learnings from that?
People are not ready to change and adapt. But I can assure you, AI cannot do this job.
I'm sure.
The time of copying the West or the time of copying the East is over.
What is your success mantra, the secret sauce that one should follow? Hello, salam, namaste. My name is Pramod Maloo and I welcome you all to the brand new show of Motivation. My today's guest is like Google Map in the world of management consulting. Yes, just like Google Map, he helps business owners reach to the desired destination. Whether it is scaling up the business or expanding the business to new geography, he's the go-to man for all aspiring business owners. I'm very happy and excited to welcome Mr. Jitendra Kochar, the man behind ProSols. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you so much, Pramod, for inviting me on this beautiful show. I'm looking forward to all your questions today.
Thank you so much. Sir, my first question to you is about the kind of work that you do. In your line of work, you get to meet so many people from different walks of life. I'm sure it must be an experience of its type. Would you please share more about how's been the experience working with people from different walks of life?
Well, Pramod, it has really been fascinating to meet people from different strata of the society. Some businessmen who are coming to us are maybe not even doing a millions turnover in a year, and there are people who are doing maybe billions. So we have to manage all, because we believe that every person in this world has to have a chance to scale up, to become big, and to live his dream.
Wow, that's such a noble thought, and I'm sure when you work with a thought like this, the business or whatever you end up doing, it has to have miraculous results.
Thank you so much, Pramod. It's the love of people like you who's keeping us running, you know.
So you started the business of consulting 30 years back. Please tell us more about what was your thought process that time, and today, what are the values, ethos and principles on which ProSols stands?
Pramod, first of all, by telling this, I think you made me look very old. Anyway, it's I mean, like
people say consultants and lawyers and doctors are supposed to be, more the age, more successful you are.
Of course. Thank you so much. It's just a joke. But I would like to tell you here, Pramod, that ProSols was thought about out of a calamity. As weird as it may sound, but that is the truth. So we tried our hands into many businesses. We failed. But we always thought that we have to stand up and rise again. And finally, it envisaged on us that, it's better to learn things from our failures and help people around us so that they don't fall into the same pitfalls which we fell because we did not have a guide, we did not have a consultant, we did not have a person to manage our affairs. The problem that every business faces nowadays is that it is too demanding. It is like a person has to do n number of things to run a business properly and successfully. But he is a one man who's trying to build an empire. Now, when we walk in like his extended arm, like his brother from another mother, who's there, and not the younger brother, but the elder brother, who's there to ensure and take care that my younger brother does not suffer. We try to open avenues where he can flourish. We provide him the vision which he's not able to see, maybe because of his being engaged into his day-to-day operations. He's not able to rise up above and see what others are doing, what more can I do, which market can I go to, how I can save my money, how can I raise fund from X place, how can I scale up my business to the height that I have desired. So we walk in like big brothers, and like big brothers, we never ask for the entire profits to us. We are happy with the growth of our younger brothers. That is the ethos, vision and mission that we are carrying.
So nice, beautiful. We are in the age of AI, where AI is looked upon as the second brain to any human, and I believe 30 years back, you were the AI to the you were the AI to the businesses who want to scale up.
That is like you are being too sweet, Pramod. We are nowhere near to an AI. We are absolute humans who are trying to help with a very, very pure heart. It is real terms, it is a service that we intend to provide to our clients and to guide them through the rough patches, the rough weather and the rough way of behavior of the business world. That is our topmost thought process whenever we take care of a client.
Great, sir. So we are in this world where we have a consultant for taxation, for legal work, and almost everything, every function of business, for making our audience little wiser. If you can tell us, how is management consultant different from all these consultants?
Very good question, Pramod. If you divide the word into two, it's management and a consultant, right? In your office, what does a manager do?
Manager is supposed to look after a specific kind of...
Not specific. A manager doesn't look after specific kind of work. A manager is the one who manages. You may have a person who's very smart in recording. You may have a person who's very smart on the internet, a person who's very smart on the creative part. But you have a manager who's managing them.
True.
So, as the word goes, we are consulting as a manager. So every aspect of your business is to be taken care or to be advised by us. Not taken care is a wrong word. To be advised and logically to make you reach to the desired result. That is our job.
I see.
So that is a management consultant who can give a 360-degree solution to each and every problem of a business, because a business stands on, say, product, finance, administration, human resources, expansion, and XYG things. So you need a person who is going to advise you in all aspects of the business and make sure that you get the best of the best and ensure that the final recipe that comes out gives your business a greater height and a better scalability. That is a management consultant.
Makes sense, sir. So if I understand it right, a management consultant is somebody who is covering the bigger spectrum of all different kind of managers who would otherwise be working in that business.
Yes, it is like a virtual CEO. So what does a CEO do? You are also a CEO of your own company. So if you leave a light open in the office, you never go away. You'll come back and close it down because you are a CEO and you want to take care of every aspect that is going on. So what happens when you get a virtual CEO in ProSols? So he is in a similar fashion worried about each and every aspect of your business and to ensure that you rise to the situation where you want to be, because you have got another hand as a CEO who's a virtual CEO for you. That is a management consultant.
Awesome. I can only say this makes your journey in scaling up so much easier, because you are not the only person thinking, worrying and executing every single thing, every single challenge, every single innovation. It's all shared, and in a way you become partners, though not partners on profit, but partner in executing and facing every single challenge that business throws.
Absolutely. We walk in like your elder brother, bro.
Awesome.
So that we ensure that my younger brother is not getting any problems from anywhere. We are there to make sure the problems don't arrive nearby and they are already taken care of. That is a management consultant. We are the ones who are trying to give you a vision to expand more and more. Because you are so engaged in your day-to-day works. So how are you going to look beyond? That is where we come in. So a management consultant, most of the people may not be able to understand that what is actually a management consultant, but I hope by listening to this, people are able to associate that what is a management consultant.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. So they say you learn more from failures, you learn more from challenges that you face in life. In your journey of consulting so many businesses in last 3 decades. If you can take us through some of the challenges, some of the problems that actually made you not sleep in the night, and what were your learnings from that?
You've touched on, as we call it in Hindi, dukhti rag. But definitely, a business without a challenge is no business. So challenges are there in every business. It depends on how you look at it. What is the way that you take to counter that challenge? That is more important. There is no problem in falling down, but the fun is in getting up, rising again. So as we have been consulting a lot of businesses, there are a lot of challenges which we face, but if I try to bring in a nutshell that what is the biggest challenge that we face, the biggest challenge that we face is that people are not ready to change and adapt. Most of the business houses have their own set of principles, and although they are entrepreneurs, their risk-taking capacities are very limited, and they don't like to trust anyone because they always feel that, if I tell my business to somebody, tomorrow he might go and do the same business.
And sir, if you would like to tell us, how did you manage to overcome these problems? Easier said than done, but I'm sure you must have had your solutions to the same.
So that is why what we have been doing, Pramod, is that we really make our client a family. We try to get our wavelength matched first with a client. We are very selective, and once we get that wavelength matched, we are able to ensure that those people start thinking the way they should be thinking. It's a long drawn process. It takes us years to make the client understand and start believing and trusting in us. We take up their small work and show success to them, and then the trust starts. Then they start thinking that yes, they have a brother who's actually there to help him. And then when they start opening up and it really unfolds, and the growth has been manifold in many of our clients' situation that we have faced. I like to add one more thing here. A few moments back you were talking about AI, but I can assure you AI cannot do this job.
I'm sure. Sir, ever since the start of this podcast, this question has been on tip of my tongue, but I've been just holding on. According to you, with your experience of 3 decades, what are 2 or top 3 rising industry that you see in next 5 years? Where should we invest our money for the next 5 years? The big horses.
Well, Pramod, this is a very difficult question. But anyway, I'll try to answer it. I feel whatever resources are becoming less in the world are always the best businesses to do. So I believe environment, any business that is associated with betterment of environment, or if your business can add value to the environment, is definitely going to be a big business. Anything that can be reused, which can be converted into the same thing, because the earth is having a lot of problem because of products that are made and are not able to be disposed of. That is another sector where we feel is going to be a big jump. And specifically, if you want to understand about India, because right now we are living in India and we are thinking about India, then I would say anything that you can produce, anything that you can create. The time of copying the West or the time of copying the East is over. You have to be creative, because India has all the resources, India has everything that is required. The only thing we lack is that we are not ready to go the hard way. Rather, we are thinking we will copy, modify, and we will be pioneers. What we need to do is be creative, or be a producer, or be something which is adding value. So these are the 3 streams, because I'm not saying any specific business, because in these streams there can be n number of businesses.
I'm sure.
If you attach yourself with a business that at the end is going to support environment, I'm sure you're going to rise. Anything where you are saving carbons is going to be a big thing for you in the coming futures. Anything where you are able to reuse things, upscale them or reuse them or recycle them and bring something new, or get into the renewable energies sectors, it is going to be good. Or if you can be a creator or a producer or a manufacturer, then India is the place to be in.
All the people who've been listening to this podcast, if you did not pay attention to the 3 top areas where you can focus and invest to have brighter future, is anything to do with renewable energy, anything to do where you're saving environment, any area of business where you can create something, produce something, and make India a market for your product or service. These are the areas that you can focus upon. And sir, as you've been the big brother to all your clients, may I request you to be the big brother to our audiences today, to all the aspiring entrepreneurs, to all the people who are listening to the podcast, and give your advice to the road of success. What is your success mantra, the secret sauce that one should follow to become successful in life?
I wish I had such a tablet, which I could give and people would become successful. The mantra is very simple. First, believe in yourself. Second, if you fall down, don't stay there. Try to stand up. Third, work as much as you can towards your goal. You will reach it. And fourth, if you want to scale up, come to ProSols.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Pramod, for giving me such a valuable time of yours, to get into this podcast. I'm really looking forward to more such conversations in future,
Thank you so much. Pleasure, sir.
Bye-bye.